Hello on this beautiful autumn day. It's actually already evening, and today it's just a short glance on our net that we are using for the first time ever. To remember, we have our schwimmteich, our natural pool without any technical or chemical support and without any plants. So we've got this beautiful schwimmteich for 8 years now, and this is the first time ever that we are using a net.
Your channel for swimteichs. Nature in your garden and water that's alive. Enjoy watching.
As you can see, we have all these trees around our schwimmteich, and as this system is based on nutrition poor water, all organic stuff that gets into our water could turn into nutrition, and that's what feeds the algae, and that's why we try to avoid this organic stuff in form of leaves. We try to avoid that. And so instead of all the other years where we just covered this part, this weather part of our surface, we covered that little piece in the end, we covered with a net to avoid the leaves to sink down on the bottom there, because most of the wind always drove the leaves in that direction. But this year we decided to try it with a net. It's always a little work in spring actually, or also sometimes in winter, that we just have to walk. We used to have to walk around and take out single leaves that just got caught between the pebbles. And this year we are trying to avoid that work and bought this net. We bought a size that fit our schwimmteich, so we wanted to cover the surrounding as well. And as you see, this is the result, and actually I have to say I'm quite happy with it, although I was not sure if I liked this in the beginning, because that's also why we haven't had it for 7 years, because I always thought that it's not nice to cover the view of the water. But this net that we have here, this 5 for 5 millimeters, that means it's dense enough to keep all leaves out, but it is still transparent, so we can still see the water, and we can still see the bottom of our schwimmteich, and that's really nice. And even at night when we have our lights on, it's a beautiful sight with the nets covering the water. For me it's always a little bit like a nomad's tent, because it's going like this, like flowing, and I don't see it as a disturbance for my view, other than expected. So in this video we will show you how Christian installed this net. And of course there are a lot of possibilities how you fix a net over a schwimmteich or a swim pond. We decided, or Christian decided, to do it with strings that we just you will see it in the video. But of course there are other possibilities as well. But as we have trees and as we have possibilities to install poles, it was the easiest for us to do it that way. And I hope in spring you can see the schwimmteich as beautiful as ever. I just want to mention that we will not keep this net over the winter, but we will only keep it as a cover as long as we have all these lots of leaves on the trees. As soon as it is first time freezing, then all the leaves will fall down, and then we will wait a few days, and then we will remove it for the winter. Yeah, and maybe it gives you some inspiration for your swim pond. So enjoy it.